Greetings and salutations! This is Pallete talking, and I forgot to turn off the music. We have just discovered a new episode of Inanimate Insanity, and the preview is already so. So before we watch this episode, of course, I love the thumbnail. The thumbnail is buzzin'. I want to make a quick small announcement. It's not going to be much. I make a pair of GX mods. In case you haven't noticed, I use a pair of GX. I make GX mods. Check them out, please. I made one for one and for Inanimate Insanity, and I'm going to die for mentioning it. So my prediction for this episode, it's called Blueberried. Blueberry reference already makes me think he's gonna rejoin. It's one of these three just going off in the thumbnail, but, you know, that's just me. I love the life ring being the YouTuber in the thumbnail, like, because he's the one that does the ads and then test tube investigating why he died. This is just a big meme, and I love it. Now, again, I want Blueberry to rejoin, of course. That's fairly odd. Why do you all have to upload now? Anyway, sorry. Now we're gonna react to this episode, of course, in my wit and charm. So, let's do this. It's 23 minutes, so this is probably gonna be like, how long? Over 50 minutes. Yeah, let's go. Blueberry!
Big smiles and definite.
We saw this already.
Couldn't we have just left in the morning?
No.
Me thought that the next rejoin challenge would be at 3 o'clock sharp.
PM. Surely.
I missed them all, please.
I'm not taking that chance.
I missed them all so
How did I
much.
get myself into this?
Because you earned it, Bluebear!
Blue
Any
Bear?
one of us could have taken—
Blue Bear. Okay. I've never mentioned this before, but oh my god, headcanon Blueberry as life ring TK's child so hard. And Balloon is like his they're like adopted brothers. Like, please, I love them. I love that. This dynamic specifically, life ring being the over-energetic dad and a kid with depression. So yeah, I love this. Please.
the boat to go home at any time. But we all said thanks, but no thanks, and stuck it out on Indefinite Island just for a shot to rejoin the game.
But I stayed because I didn't want to ride a boat, and now I've been forced on board one. Boats are horrific affronts to nature. How do they float? Wizard magic?
Only tradespeople can do this, so you know it's gonna be good.
Remember our
Yeah, even I can do it. Whoa. Yeah, sorry.
meditation training. Just breathe.
Oh my god, it's Candle. I love her. She is my wife! God, not really, she's Spoon's wife. But I'm not Silver Spoon. Anyway, this dynamic is silly and I love them.
Finally.
Okay, there's so much I want to say about this frame. One, don't push your boyfriend away like that. It's like, bro, Life Ring is so uncomfy about what just fucking happens. Like, what the fuck even is this thing? Is this like a health code violation? That's just what I think.
Hey, everyone stay together!
Whoa, you're all early. I'll go get me phone.
Why did he say that with authority?
Oh, I guess we never mentioned. He became Miphone's new assistant.
Aww! She's like, oh, why is he acting like he's a god? Because he is. Ah! I can do Goose voice a little better, I'm just too lazy to right now. But yeah, baby Candle!
Since when was that an option?
It wasn't.
Sweet, sweet land. I've never felt so alive.
He's so sarcastic. Nickel, this was Nickel. And he's just season 2 Nickel. What happened? Bro, boy, Nickel, what happened? You became a cuck.
No, I have never once meant AM.
Is he?
Oh, don't worry. He
He fucking died Prime 1!
kinda just lies around not moving all the time. Totally normal. Yep. Yeah, he's not breathing.
It appears our dear friend Blueberry has been picked off.
Anyway, this candle frame is everything, please.
No, I'm pretty sure he's dead.
1, 2, 3, go!
Go! Da-da-da-da-da-da. I'm pretty sure he's dead. By the way, fucking glorious. Kiss! Sorry. I miss Clover too. She was silly. And them. Both of them. They referenced it in the intro. He was gonna die. They referenced it from the start. They referenced it from the start. Pretty sure Brian wrote this one. Oh boy.
I can't.
Wait, why are they... I love how Nickel doesn't care. Yin Yang is worried. We can't see them. Balloon is like, my bro is dead. Spoon is weirdly worried. Oh god, Mifo, you can revive him. Why aren't you reviving him already? So, Life Ring is... I don't know what Life Ring feels like. He's like, holy shit. Bot is traumatized. Nickel does not care. Cabby is also traumatized. Flory's just like Roblox sad face.
I can't believe something like this could happen on our little island.
I can. People die here all the time. Why are we suddenly being so precious about it?
Yes, but it's usually some kind of wacky accident. The thought of being close to someone who would intentionally commit such a vile act, it's sickening.
Wait, they're just playing Among Us in real... No, they're playing... No!
Welcome to my life.
Listen, everyone, we refuse to start the Rejoin challenge until someone please confesses to the murder. Okay?
Oh, drat. So a flunky won't have the opportunity to undeservedly stumble back into the competition? I'm devastated.
Sounds like someone had a motive.
Sounds like someone's a little pitchy.
Sounds like someone's a little bitchy. You should have said bitchy, please. Also, I love them fighting. Let's go. Dad defending against ex-boyfriend. For real.
Wait, your off-key accusations just gave me a brilliant idea. Each one of you current contestants will pair up with a former contestant to investigate. Once you all guess who done it, I'll revive Blueberry, who can tell us what really happened. Whichever team accurately solves the mystery, its active contestant will win immunity, and its eliminated contestant will rejoin the competition.
Wait, that means Blueberry won't rejoin! Fuck! No! It's Life Ring then. It has to be Life Ring then. Life Ring, please, 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 please! Oh my god, no! Fuck me! Yeah, but I hope it's Life Ring. Also, Spoon will definitely team up with Candle. Let's go!
Just one question. What if you were the murderer? Yang, is there something you'd like to share with the class? I'm just saying, that would be a problem since the murderer already knows who they are. It's a problem for a few other reasons too.
Well, I refuse to reward a killer. If you suspect your teammate, call them out. You can only win if you figure out who did this, and...
Yeah, their rival dynamic is real! Vernius and TC Nick 3 vibes. If you get that reference, you're real.
You're not a murderer. There. Does that work?
That's a perfect solution.
Where the fuck did this bitch come from? Fuck off! Okay, somebody said this on Twitter. Not affiliated, just randomly said it. You are not allowed to be here. Clover, I love you. I said I missed you. But you're not allowed to be here. You said you'd fuck off, so you'll fuck off.
Thank you. Clover, when did you get here?
I'm taking a break from my latest project because I've always wanted to become a detective.
You're a whore! You're a whore! You're a competition whore!
And wear that funny hat they wear. Ooh, count me in.
No way! You had to stay on my very cool and moody island to get another chance at this competition, and she did not!
I got this, Walkie. Okay, Clover, you think it's fair to get to compete if you can get just one other person to agree? Shoot, forgot about the luck.
No! That's not fair then! No! Why? If she rejoins now, I'm actually gonna be livid. No, I will not allow this. If she just rejoins because of her luck shit, then I will become a Clover hater. I do not like this. No!
All right, you're in, whatever. Anything else?
Yes, actually. If I take myself out of contention to rejoin, could I be on a team with Bot?
Hey, kinda feels like that'd give Bot an unfair advantage.
You're right. I approve. Okay, Floor, make the other teams. I don't really care about the rest.
Clearly. You're with Balloon, Yin Yang, Cabby, Nickel.
Oh no, Nico's traumatized! Oh no!
That eldritch horror should just be grateful me once permitted him to remain.
You call a face on the ground.
Yes! Wife and husband for real!
And eldritch horror. I'd sleep soundly if I had your nightmares.
Candle! I assure you, I never let your gifts leave my side, and kept your flame alive.
I see you've remained attached.
Of course, just like you wanted. How are you, my dear?
Ready. I've been biding my time knowing one more rejoin was coming. See, I had no interest in leaving the competition, but it was your arrogance that took me out.
Are they gonna— No! Stop!
This is your chance to get me back in the game properly. Either way, I refuse to leave.
Coming in a bit hard, are we?
He's like, oh god, my wife is serious, oh no! I'm getting picked tonight.
Gabby! Still hanging in there, I see.
Aww, I kind of like this pairing. I don't ship, but I like them together as a pairing. I feel like that's silly.
Hey, you've been making us Indefinites proud!
All of you, huh?
Yeah, this mystery should be no problemo for you. What with all the info you always jot down?
Oh, about that. I kind of thought maybe I'd try not relying on the files for a change.
Really? How come?
Now, I could have said I'm worried about reducing others to inaccurate depictions
Okay, I like Cabby. Cabby's cool. Cabby cool.
themselves like I did with Bot. Instead, I said, oh, just wanted to mix things up. Remix.
I hate that. Don't ever do that again, girl. You just got shot down 2 tiers on my on my list. No, you didn't. Maybe.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't she use her files? It's like if I didn't use my safety kit when I twisted my ankle running into this confessional just now.
Poor baby. This is why we need someone like Liefring in this shithole. Because he is best boy. But I'm still hoping Blueberry will come back now. Fuck me!
You gotta use what you got.
Okay, Yin Yang. I'm sorry, do you like being called Yin Yang? Or is it weird to address you both simultaneously?
Wow, we haven't even started and this guy's already confused himself. You know what, Yang? Normally I'd complain about you embarrassing me with your—
Wait, I just noticed how cool this is. Their headspace is just yin yang platform based. Also, yin yang singular assets for anyone who wants them. You got them. I will definitely not use them. I have my assets for every character. But I like this. Poggeth. So wait, Yang's gonna get shot like because Yin got shot last time? Based!
your insensitive remarks. Okay, be normal then, loser. But I'm not going to, because I'm done. Done? What do you mean done? We were making real progress with mindful positioning, but ever since Candle switched alliances, it's been all Yang all the time. No wonder Gu doesn't see us as a unit anymore.
Oh, I wasn't trying to imply that I—
You think I'm the murderer, don't you? Of course I don't think that. I know it!
What did I do?
Oh, my poor baby can't do pressure! Ah! And also, that is just brother fighting, and I kind of love it. But it's, like, even worse, because they're constantly together. But I like that. Based!
Look, Nicole! Mython generated the hat for me! It's so dumb!
Wait, it's dumb? But I like it.
I love it.
Oh, I'm sorry for what I said. Your luck is making me love you again!
This is a waste of time. We all already know that you're a mass murderer, and the timing of your arrival was incredibly suspicious. Just fess up. Your luck did this so you could have another chance in the game.
Oh, Nickel, didn't you learn anything from my little gift?
Sure did. I learned that the only reason anyone would ever care about me is if I had luck.
Nickel has self-conscious issues! I call it frame 1! Nickel having self-conscious issues is so real! So real! Oh my god, thank you for making him hate himself!
It didn't help me at all.
Don't you remember what I said when I wished you luck? One day you too will learn to share the wealth. But if you were so focused on yourself that you never tried using the luck to help others, then, well, it sounds like that day never came.
No, that's crazy. I can't just make people like me.
Sure you can. We don't have to hide behind snarky remarks. We all have agency in our own lives now.
Lesbians teaching gay people lessons is my favorite caricature. They're so good friends! They shoot pickle out of the pork every time, thank gosh!
No. Snark?
No, Snark. He wasn't snarky to Balloon. Was he? He against Balloon was kinda, he just hid away because he felt like, okay. Well, Balloon attacked first. Well, he started with a stupid, remark because he was hiding away. Like with Nickel, with episode, 13, when Nickel was confronted by his Silver and Candle about baseball, he was confronted by two people, and he retracted into himself and just agreed with them, which caused him and Balloon to fall out, which made him try to fix it with Balloon, and they were alone. But that didn't work, so he retracted back to Balloon as bad guy, and then that completely ruined, and now he's talking to Clover about it, and now he's kind of realizing it. But also, I feel like that won't go so fast. I do not like we are not getting more Nickel and Silver, because I like their duo dynamic of the metals working together. I don't like that they're not together. I'm really excited for this elimination. I hope neither of them get eliminated. Please.
You didn't have to ask me, Phone, to put you on a team with me.
Oh, I know you don't need me. I just wanted to make sure that you didn't get teamed up with someone else.
Anyone in particular?
Well, there's no need to name names, but it starts with a...
C.A.
Yes.
No, look at this little message in the sand right under Blueberry's hand. He must...
Candle or Cabby? I think it's Candle. Candle murdered him with her flame. Oh my god, Candle murdered someone! Yeah, baby! Murders Candle, my favorite woman!
Must have started to write something beginning with
C.A. before losing consciousness. The name of his attacker. So it could only be Cabby.
Or Candle.
Oh yeah.
It just felt so...
First of all, springtastic shit in the background. Second of all,
good to have the approval of the person it was hardest to get it from, you know?
I'm proud of you, hun. Finally standing up for yourself.
That is something she would say. In character. And I love that they're together as mother and son. Awesome.
I had to learn that too.
Really?
Yeah, the last Rejoin challenge. I was so focused on helping Lifering that I didn't think about myself. But that's what you have to do to win out here, and you can't feel guilty about it. Balloon?
Something about this crime scene just doesn't sit right with me. There's no murder
Is that with icicle allergy poison? Huh?
weapon or even any visible wounds. So how could Blueberry have been killed?
Balloon is Makoto Naegi!
Slick sleuth in there, kid. That deserves a puff pastry bite.
Don't mind if I do.
Oh, I'm so sorry, sweetheart. I had to ration on Indefinite Island. It may not be all that fresh.
Not all that fresh. This is inedible. What, are you trying to kill me? Are you trying to kill me?
Oh, this is just Among Us! They're playing Among Us when it's outdated. Yeah, baby!
Oh, okay. He was sitting here?
Yes. Now, wait for my signal. Go. Too fast. I need the exact time it would have taken him to run to the scene.
And you think that would help? I did have a theory I wanted to discuss.
And you think you're allowed to question me?
She's being so forceful with him, trying to get him away from her. Oh, they're so good husband-wife, please.
The theory can wait.
Good.
Oh, okay, though, this kid is probably... This isn't good also because it's kind of toxic. And I don't like saying that in the context of Silver Candle at all. I love them so much. And I know she's doing this for a good reason. I can feel it. Candle isn't evil. But, you know, somebody's gonna say, oh, this is so toxic. She's not making him talk and making him feel inadequate. That's so toxic. Which I sadly kind of have to agree with. I don't like this take. Nope. Sorry. I love Silver Camel, but they're kind of effed up on that one. Fucked.
This shouldn't take much longer.
She's had me run it 73 times! Too fast. Too slow. Too theatrical. Nonetheless, I shall stop at nothing to ensure her victory.
He's a simp! Silver is a simp! No, you're not a simp! He just loves his wife. He's not a simp, he just loves his wife very much. That's not being a simp. Loving your wife isn't being a simp. You just love your wife. You just love your wife. You just love your wife.
The real mystery is who's awake enough at 3 a.m. to enact a murder plot.
Do you know who in this cast is a night owl? That'd make them more likely to be culpable.
Oh, I remember someone telling me they function best in pitch black darkness and finding it very unhinged. But who was that?
Hey, surely you noted it down. Why don't you give the old records a check, huh?
Life Ring, I appreciate what you're trying to...
Okay, Cabby. This is also not good because there was a previous fault with them not representing people like that enough, and I totally get Cabby feels like her writing stuff down of what she perceives people are like is for her memory. Writing down lies, of course, like with Baseball's file and how Balloon was the one that separated the Alliance, which is totally not true, by the way. That was all Nico's fault. Is of course bad. That's bad. But her also neglecting how she needs her files, like for situations like this because she can't remember it, is bad because this is a person with ADHD taking their medication and then noticing that when they take their meds they're like something fucked up. They fucked up when they took their meds. So they're not going to take their meds because last time they took their meds, that was bad. It may have been a bad take right there, and I'm sorry if it was, but that's just kind of what it feels like. If you need something to make you function like a normal person, do it! It doesn't matter what other people think. Fucking do it! Cabby. Now, I'm an autistic person, and I'm twiddling with my hair and playing with this Red Bull bottle as we speak. Without this, I'd be a twitchy mess and I would talk into the video constantly, I feel like. Like, stimming and tapping on it and being semi-loud stims. Yeah, that is kind of... I need this or I'll fuck up. And the same as with Cabby, she needs her files to not fuck up. She should use her files. So, girl, use your files. It doesn't matter. Please. He got murdered.
To do, I'm just not sure if everyone's comfortable with my methods. It's better for everyone if I just try to memorize.
You mean, you want to live your life like one big test? Cabinet? Tests are silly. It's not like real life doesn't let you refer to notes or ask questions.
I suppose that's true.
Oh my god, first of all, I just noticed the animation was so silly, and also Life Ring is best dad ever, please!
Everyone has things that work for them. It's important to use the tools you have.
Life Ring literally just said what I wanted to say, but a million times better. Thank you, Life Ring. I can you now.
Perhaps I need to check in with someone. I think I'm stuck.
You are stuck, Cabs, in a rut of self-doubt and second-guessing.
No, I mean... Look!
I mean, I always put
She murdered Goo! No!
up some walls, but when Balloon turned Suitcase against our alliance, that's when I laid out all...
Huh? Huh? Nickel, what did you just say?
Second-guessing.
No, I mean... Look!
Nickel, I'm gonna run this back, and if you're lying, I'm going to kill you in Headspace.
I mean, I always put up some walls.
Yes, because you're self-conscious and you hate yourself.
But when Balloon turned Suitcase against our alliance...
Which he did not do! You fucked up by not trusting him, and Suitcase was nice! Oh my god! But this is right for Nickel to say. This is in character, I'm just mad. Because Nickel is lying, he's a bastard.
That's when I laid out all the defenses.
Was it Balloon that turned her? Or did she make an active choice to rebel against
I am Clover!
you?
but that would mean it was my fault.
He is noticing it! He is noticing how much of a dick he is! Yes, I love this episode!
You know, Nico, with you, it really all goes back to agency. Accountability. It's the core of your issues every time.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Clover is so right, and Nickel realizes that himself. I forget everything I said Clover needs to be in this season because she keeps Nickel in check.
Yeah, it really is. Wait! The only reason I'm opening up to you right now is because—
Yes, the luck. That really comes as no surprise anymore. But don't you also want to?
Maybe.
Well, we should probably go back to solving that murder.
Oh yeah. Hey, did you bill me for today's session?
No, the first is always free. Whoa, this must be a coded message! Wow, I'm a natural at this. Must be the hat.
Just hear me out. Cabby isn't who you think she is.
Oh my god, also love this. Yes, tell her the truth! Kid standing up to parent because parent is good, but it has bigoted mindset, even though Tessie isn't bigoted, of course, but you know what I mean. I have a bigoted parent, this kind of reflects me trying to explain calmly my parents just hating me for having an opinion about a person.
Now, we're not who she thinks we are. In her eyes, we're just whatever she happened to write down about us, accurate or not.
Sometimes it's not accurate. I've seen that firsthand. But it's her process. It helps her. And the files don't stay the same forever. They can change. Just like us. Write that if you must. I have something else to write.
Don't be alarmed! We've still only one death on our hands. 'Twas but a performance.
Thank you. I was mortified.
What do you think, Candle? Are we clear to move on?
A shame you didn't wait for my signal. I didn't get any of that.
Alright, that does it! I am giving everything I have to get you back in the game, my dear. But that's just it. I'm all out of everything. It's almost like you want me to stop existing only to best serve your needs.
Not almost. That's exactly what I wanted to do.
Come again.
Silver, you can't let your regret over my elimination consume you. We did make for quite the duo, I agree, but you are not nothing without me.
The teacher has remained the teacher.
And she wants to hear your theory.
Yes!
Time's almost up. Start approaching my vicinity.
Listen, Bot, I just wanted to ask you something about my files.
No, Cabby. I'm sorry I made you think you needed permission to use something that helps you.
Aww. First of all, the candle... I knew Candle didn't do it for a bad reason, and Spoon lashing out makes obvious sense. But I love them as a duo. They're so married. And this... Let's talk about this. Love them. Love Bot and Cabby as friends. I want more Cabby Clover, of course. I ship them. Like, not a hardcore ship, but it's there. Cabver is cute. But, you know, them both as friends is awesome. I love that.
But I completely mischaracterized you. You had a right to be offended.
But we talked about it, and you listened, and I don't want you to forget that. I added some art, too. I'm more of a visual learner.
Aw, please!
Hope it helps.
It's you.
Aw, friendship! Friendship!
All right, everyone. Now talk us through this. Dun-dun-dun. Who did you all suspect?
Well, right by the body, we found 2 tiny letters in the sand. C-A. We believe that Blueberry was starting to spell out his attacker's name.
Nope. He wouldn't do that. Nah. I feel like Mifone saw it and wrote all that down while nobody was looking. Also, this visualization of Blueberry kind of makes me think this is a SpongeBob episode. And, like, SpongeBob is describing how Squidward would have reacted when he didn't do that at all. That's what that feels like. Anyway, I feel like I'm gonna cringe at this kind of hard. So, okay. I'm just gonna stop looking for a second and let the video play and just listen because, my breath is kind of tensening up. I'm super sorry.
That name, of course, being...
Carol? Hey, yo! Also, I don't like that image. I can't skip, I'm reacting! I can't skip it because I'm reacting to the video!
Handle.
Yes! Cappy's wheels are squeaky enough that one of us would have heard her if she was moving around at night, which left only one remaining option.
Now that's what I call incriminating. Balloon and TK, go.
It was clear to me that the body's exterior was unharmed. Therefore, I conclude that Blueberry was poisoned with an expired pastry, and the guilty party is someone who claimed to feel no guilt. Tea kettle!
And when Balloon told me that, I thought it was such a ridiculous accusation that he had to be covering for himself, so I said Balloon.
Wow, I thought you both would get along.
No! No, mom and son, like, at game nights, I feel like if parents and kids played Among Us together, this is what that would be like. They'd just hate each other, and then the parent would be like, you're grounded if you fuck me over. Sorry.
Kind of a shame.
I was having trouble moving forward in this investigation, but then I realized what was holding me back. Literally. All straight from the crime scene.
That just proves I passed through the location, is all. What can I say? I'm a sticky guy.
Goo would never murder his boyfriend. You're accusing him of murdering his own hubby! You vile beast!
Oh, things are getting sticky, all right. Goo Goo Gaga over here just won.
Goo Goo Gaga. Okay, no, that's offensive.
A better chance at winning the rejoin. And what better prime target? This town ain't big enough for...
Better target than your own husband, because no one would expect you to murder my own son. I'm gonna kill you.
2 blue blobs.
No! The more blue blobs.
No, he's my boyfriend. I would never murder him. Sorry, I love Gooberry plus Bot. Botuberry.
The merrier.
You seem real nervous, Gooey.
That's just who I am.
He's not good under pressure, Lifer!
Anxieties and allergies. My 2 modes.
Oh yeah? Well, we think you have a third mode. Murder mode!
Beep beep, incoming murder!
No!
Well, get this. Clover and I decoded a message. There's a lot of nonsense meant to distract you.
But in the 9th row, you'll find a diagonal headed down and to the left that clearly reads "but."
What's so funny?
That's a word search I made for Bot to keep them entertained.
What makes you say that?
It's Yang! Free the oven and shut!
Can we get a
What would happen if I didn't agree?
Word search I made for
I'm
Bot.
sorry for skipping my brain. I just related to Nickel so hard for him thinking he found something obvious and then getting shut down. Oh, that must kill his confidence so hard, baby! I'm so sorry for skipping there. I'm gonna let this play out now.
Bot to keep them entertained on the boat ride.
I like to solve without circling to make them harder.
Can we get a do-over?
Next.
It's Yang!
What makes you say that?
It's Yang! Free the oven and shut case! Right, Goo?
I'm scared what would happen if I didn't agree, so... Yes!
You all have been thinking too small. It was not a contestant who did this. It's the floor. He knew that him still remaining on this island as Mifon's assistant would be a subject of controversy for the indefinitors.
And sure enough, it was, immediately upon our arrival. If their complaints continued, perhaps they'd convince Mifon to fire him, so he needed to distract them with an even larger controversy.
Plus, think about it, people. Where was Blueberry found? On the floor!
Everyone would be found on the floor. They'd be dead, Silver Spoon. But I love him being genuinely autistic, like, on the fucking grounds. He died on the ground, so it was the fucking ground to kill him. I would have done that.
The answer's been beneath our feet all along.
Very well. I will now revive Blueberry so we can get the truth.
I killed myself.
That won't be necessary.
He wasn't dead! Why did I kind of guess that?
Because I was never dead to begin with.
What?
Allow me to explain.
Uh-oh, Blueberry character development pockets!
My goal was to rejoin the game while having to put in the least effort
Why is that so base?
possible. Unfortunately, that required a lot of effort, but nature was on my side. I functioned best in pitch black darkness. I'm unhinged like that.
Really should have checked my file.
But I needed some red herrings, so you wouldn't expect the blueberry. Just before I ran off the boat, I bravely touched goo and smeared
I bravely pushed my boyfriend aside to frame him for murder.
some on the ground by my seemingly lifeless body. I wrote CA because that was a great way to create two suspects in one. In actuality, the rest of it would have said, "Can't figure it out."
This is infuriating.
Then, I just had to lie perfectly still, something I naturally excel at. Couple that with Candle's meditation training, and I was able to remain breathless long enough to make even the most daring action star blush from inadequacy.
Blueberry is so- you should rejoin for this right fucking now! Rejoin for this right now!
So that's why there was no murder weapon, because there was no murder!
Yes, but what did you expect? Someone to just carelessly leave behind a knife?
I mean, I've done it.
Everyone's reaction to this is my reaction. Like, Yin Yang's reaction is me just like, what the fuck?
Just to call back to Knife, Season 2, I abandoned it all.
Die!
You wouldn't get it.
Yes, I would, you motherfucker! I hate you!
But wait, all of this would have been for nothing unless the rejoin contest was to solve your murder. How did you know Mephone would make that the challenge?
Because whenever Mephone has a personal problem, he turns it into a challenge.
Your challenge is to make me want to continue Season 2! You will all fail!
It's so predictable and unhealthy.
I like to think of it as...
Blueberry is the perfect this is exactly how I wanted Blueberry to be. A little shit hiding behind not caring. That's exactly what I thought he'd be like, and I'm so glad I was right.
Multitasking.
I designed a game that I couldn't lose. So to answer the question of who done it, I done it to myself. It's the perfect crime, my own.
Wait! Because Blueberry got it right, he's gonna get the cookie. Yes!
Start clapping.
This is ludicrous. He can't win.
Sure he can. And you know why? Because you all were supposed to figure out what really happened. But instead, you all blew it. Blueberry wins and can
Yes! I was right!
rejoin the game. All the rest of you eliminated. We'll see you in the finale on the jury, where you will vote on who wins
They will vote who wins? Oh no!
the competition. And anyone who didn't stay on indefinite is welcome to join too. I want them to see what they missed out on.
And what are these for?
I just don't need them anymore.
Aww! But I'm glad they're talking. Please kiss.
And now you can tend to your inner flame.
Oh, yes! I love them!
I'm sorry you couldn't come back.
What more could I ask this place to give me?
I told you it wasn't me, so everything is still all about you, huh?
Is he gonna leave? Yeah!
deserve to be able to clear my name. So self-absorbed.
Blueberry! Allow me to formally reintroduce myself.
Quiet now. My first target will be the one who brought about my defeat back in the beginning. It was all her idea. Join me or suffer the consequence.
So Silver, Nickel, and Spoon will team up! Wait, her defeats at first? And there's only one...
Consider the teams randomized. It was all Cabby's idea.
Oh my god, I'm so interested where this is going.
Yeah, everybody. And that stuff doesn't come out easy.
Oh no, Blue? The color of defeat? It's over. It's all over. Thanks, Cabby.
Uh-oh.
Well,
So these 3, 1, 2, 3 inner lines, 1, 2, 3. Exactly how I thought. Anyway, Blueberry is back and he is ready to fire! We were alright!
I will say, I do feel a little more comfortable knowing that no one here is an actual murderer.
Maybe it says something about all of us, that we truly thought any one of us could be a killer.
Yeah, I think it's saying you're all weak and easily fooled.
Whoa! Blueberry's an asshole! I love him!
By the mastermind.
How many victory laps are you gonna take around the track, Blueberry?
I'll keep running till they turn out the lights.
Yes! Blueberry!
Alright, if anyone has a glass of immunity milk and they want to drink it, I wouldn't say now would be the time to do so since it's gotten pretty old, but you know, you still can.
Would that be okay? Thanks for asking, loser. We will be using the milk to give to Cabby.
What? Yang, are you sure?
We wouldn't have gotten it in the first place
Oh no!
without you. Now drink up!
Sharing the wealth.
2 votes, nickel.
Do I really have to drink the rest of the...
I'll read the votes. First vote, nickel.
Oh no.
Nickel. 2 votes, nickel. Yin Yang. Yin Yang. 2 votes, nickel. 2 votes, Yin Yang. Yin Yang. 2 votes, nickel. 3 votes, Yin Yang. 1 vote left. And the final vote is Yin Yang.
Yes! Yes! Finally! Fuck you! Who betrayed? Balloon betrayed!
You are our 15th eliminated contestant.
But I thought...
Once again, you thought what I wanted you to think.
Blueberry's such an asshole! Yes! He's gonna make the game so good!
Now that we know the jury decides the winner, Yin Yang's just too big a threat. Literally, they could threaten everyone here and still be well liked.
It's true, and I...
Balloon is such a prick and we love him.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Your selfless act was all for nothing.
It wasn't for nothing. Yang and I had a personal victory, and that is worth celebrating.
Just know, I run this game now.
Hit me as hard as you can!
Well, today we solved one mystery.
I'm gonna have to draw a new, I'm gonna have to draw a thing for Blueberry now, an elimination picture for Blueberry. But honestly, I love Blueberry being a mischievous asshole! Yes!
But 5 fates are still uncertain. Who will live? Who will die?
So Blueberry and Nickel will be on a team. Nickel and Spoon are still in Conquest, and Balloon and Nickel are still beefing, so Balloon will still be with Cabby. Meaning the ropes have been completely flipped! Yeah, baby!
And who will remind me that I'm just high on the drama right now, and none of us are in any life-threatening danger here? Find out next time on
Inanimate Insanity Invitational! Brian did such a good job, thank you.
Animation!
That was offering! Yay! Animation!
Oh, hey, this is Brian. Thanks so much for partaking in the investigation. You know, for
No
a while
problem.
there, you were actually my prime suspect. Not because of something you did, but because of something you didn't do. Why haven't you subscribed to Animation Epic? Now,
Excuse me? I have subscribed. I am offended, Brian. I have subscribed. I have your bell on. I have liked this episode. I am offended by your remarks. Anyway, I'm gonna let this play out.
I know what some of you are saying. Brian, I am subscribed to the Animation Epic channel. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the criminals. Please, be the change I want to see in the world. Thank you.
Anyway, this episode was great. It had spice. It had everything I wanted. It had Clover and Nickel doing therapy, which was awesome. She didn't rejoin, which was obvious, but I was still mad about it, of course. It had relationship. It had Blueberry being the realest and the most awesome and exactly how he should have been from the get-go. And I love him. He is Nagito, but like he doesn't care and then he cares. He always cared, but he did it too much. Blueberry rejoining and kicking ass is my jam! This episode was awesome. It does not beat Spring on the Breakfast, but it's definitely second place. I love Candle and Spoon's interactions. They were crisp, they were badass, they were bi as fuck. Everyone had great interactions with who they had the interactions with. I can only say this episode was awesome. And yeah, I enjoyed it a whole lot. I reacted a whole lot. And I hope you enjoyed watching the episode with me, the stupid little dumbass on the internet. Now, thank you all for watching. Check out my other stuff. Maybe, I don't know, subscribe to my channel if you want to. I never usually say that because I feel like you are not obliged to subscribe, so you should make up your own mind. But subscribe if you want to. Like if you want to. And if you do, you'll get more shitty reaction videos about II. And maybe tell me, do you want me to branch out when it comes to reacting, or should I stay on II only? It'd be cool to know, because I feel like I want to react to Hell of a Boss. I want to react to BFB, or Teapot, better said. Maybe Extraordinary Excellent Entities, or, well, 3. But that's all up to you. Now, thank you all for watching so much again. And this has been Pallete signing off till next time of me reacting. Thank you and goodbye, bitches!